Hi, I'm Tom Harris. I'm the co-founder of the Jordan Elizabeth Harris Foundation, and thank you all for being with us today. When Ellen and I started this foundation, one of the things that became very intriguing to us was the way that people reacted to our conversation about losing Jordan. That's a tough subject. It's a tough conversation, right? So everybody reacted a little bit differently. Everybody handles grief a little bit differently. We always encourage people to talk to us about our loss. We're okay talking about it. We think we're doing a better job in this community talking about mental health and suicide prevention. It's more open now than it even was when we started the foundation, and that's a good thing.
Yo soy David Mansor y yo soy el coordinador de programas aquí en la Fundación Jordan Elizabeth Harris. The QPR program is really important because it really tackles this idea of stigma, and it tackles a lot of the questions and ideas and opinions around suicide. With Hope Squad, we have a lot of parents here in Fort Worth and in other cities that are Spanish speaking, and so a lot of times when we do presentations for parents or when we have a conversation with them, a lot of times there's that disconnect between language because they don't speak English. Really meeting our Hispanic families where they're at in their own language can go a long way to breaking down the stigma in our Hispanic community and really opening up the conversation around suicide.
Hope Squad is an amazing program. It's a peer-to-peer intervention program. It is the eyes of the school. It is a program that allows for students to see the warning signs, and they're trained to be able to go and talk to their advisors about students who are having concerns or issues. They're not there to provide students with any techniques that they need to use in order to overcome their emotions that they're feeling. They're there to be a friend and then to ensure that a leader is aware of what that student is going through. But today, all of the struggles that our kids are going through, they need Hope Squad more than ever. It creates a ripple of kindness throughout our entire district. They're doing so many amazing things on our campuses. The activities and programs are so amazing. I couldn't be more proud of our Hope Squad.
Beyond the Cube training is basically QPR suicide prevention training for the workplace. After going through the Beyond the Cube training, it was amazing the little things that we were taught to look for, to notice, to pay attention to. Beyond the Cube training was wonderful. It really made it okay for people to feel like they could reach out if they needed to talk to someone or to say something if they noticed something that they thought was a little different. The Beyond the Cube training made us realize that it wasn't an infringement, it was a helping hand.
My research project in which the Jordan Elizabeth Harris Foundation has funded focuses on epilepsy and depression. If you focus in on neurological disorders, specifically epilepsy, the rates of depression and suicide are far higher than the general population, which means there's a problem here that's not been identified. And so that's the work that I'm doing, is trying to understand the relationship between depression and epilepsy so we could better diagnose it and treat it. Research dollars are very important for the work that any researcher does, particularly research that I do, which really focuses on biological signatures. We use a lot of brain imaging techniques. We use a lot of modalities to understand the work that we do. And so funding, such as from the Jordan Elizabeth Harris Foundation, is needed for that, so we can do bigger and better work to spread knowledge, so we can spread changes in care.